What's going on, guys, and welcome to episode 2 of our Oakland Seals series. In the first episode, we did the expansion draft, and we took basically the worst players possible. So we're going to have a lot of rebuilding to do. Our team's absolutely terrible. But in this episode, we're going to get our first pieces to our rebuild. So in the last episode, I discussed that I was going to come up with some rules for this franchise mode, and I came up with a few. The first being we can only sign one free agent per year, and it has to be a prospect. We can't sign anyone basically over a 70 overall. There could be a couple exceptions, but prospect only, and we have to give them what they ask for. We can't overpay them. Number 2, we cannot trade our own draft picks. We want to build through the draft, so we cannot trade them. And we can only trade for other teams' draft picks. There's a rule to that as well, only if the other team proposes the trade. So they have to only propose a draft pick. It can't be a player included with that pick. That being said, we can't change our own trade block. We got to let the computer do that. So we basically have to look out if someone tries to trade us a draft pick and hope that they don't ask for one of our draft picks in return. Next rule, our core players have to retire with the team. And those are the core players we drafted. Probably going to be most of our first round picks. That's going to add another challenge to keeping young players on our team. And when those core players get old, we could be in a bit of trouble. And then lastly, we can't pick up any players that go on waivers. So with that being said, I am going to head to my favorite part of franchise mode, and that's the NHL Entry Draft. I took a look at the draft board, and if you don't remember, we did get the 5th overall pick. I took a look at the draft class, and I must say I really wish we got the 1st overall pick, because look at this. Matt McGrath, franchise player, medium franchise potential, no weaknesses. I mean, those attributes are unreal. A+ shooting, A+ puck skills. He's got nothing worse than an A-, and has got a similar style to Owen Nolan, one of my personal all-time favorites. So I'm going to assume we're going to sim this pick, and the Dallas Stars are going to get him. Yes, they are. All right. After that, there's about 4 or 5 defensemen that have medium elite. And 2 of them are going to go, 3 of them are going to go, and here's our pick. So our options here. I mean, I think we have to take Derek Tyrell. Medium elite potential. I'm going to assume he's an offensive defenseman by the looks of his attributes. Similar style to Victor Hedman, although Derek's only 6 foot, so. The other option here that I was looking at is we could take the chance. We could take the chance on Sergei Valatenko. High franchise potential, but that is very inaccurate. But, I mean, all we really know is that he has no weaknesses, similar style to Roberto Luongo. I'm going to honestly write his name down, and, you know, maybe we could take a look at him down the road. But I think we have to go with the defenseman here. Take the best player available. I do want to see how this guy ends up, and I'll kick myself if he's a franchise goalie. But I just don't think we have the team around him that he's going to thrive. So we're going to take Derek Tyrell. Man, that hurts. I want to see where he goes. The goalie ends up going. See, he's dropping. If he dropped to the second round and we got him, man, that would be something. That would be great. But I think he's going to go with one of these next picks. No. You guys, this would be amazing. No way. No. The Kings. That is rough. One of my least favorite teams. Ah, man. Well, we're going to go to our next pick. The third pick in the second round. Dan Clifford. This first draft is tough because, honestly, our scouts don't give us much to work with in this first draft. And see, that is very inaccurate. Let's see what I pinned. Oh, he's a goaltender also. Man. I pinned a few players. We could take a chance on this guy, low franchise, but that's inaccurate. I don't really want to do that, though, just because 77th rank, he's probably going to drop to the third round. We might take a chance on him in the third round. No stats. Reflexes E. Glove hand, puck handling weaknesses. D minus. Reflexes. He's going to be no good. Lacks size. Yeah, he's 5'9". No similar style. I didn't look at these guys' similar style. None. None. We don't want to take a chance on him. D minus, club. Man. This is just sucks. We might have to take a chance on this right winger. B minus sentences. Offensive consistency is a weakness. I don't want to go too far down. Foligno. Yeah. I think we're going to go with Lincoln Scratchard. Lincoln Scratchard. I think we're going to have to take him. He's not that far away from the... he's about 20 picks. We got to go with him, though. We didn't have any options up there at goalie. Lincoln Scratchard. You're going to be our guy. This is a tough first draft. So we got a defenseman and a right winger. Let's see if that low franchise, he's still there. Or Dmitry Datsuk. I'm just going to take a chance on this guy. I mean, we kind of have to. It's early. We can take chances, especially in this first draft. They're all going to play. Man, I wish we would have gotten that goaltender. Oh well. So we got Datsuk is still here. Another right winger. Dmitry Datsuk. Oh, I just pressed the wrong button. Seem to do that sometimes, but... So, Central Scouting, or no, R Scouting. I like to go by R Scouting. Logan Agon. Datsuk's got a little bit of... He's got inaccurate, I mean... Inaccurate, medium elite, Weaknesses is strength. Take a goaltender. D, reflexes. Medium starter potential. Let's sort by potential here. So Datsuk's our only medium elite, and he's got somewhat high. He's almost one of the highest on our scouting board, so I think we're gonna go with Datsuk. Take another right winger, and then maybe we'll look for a goaltender in the 5th round. Sometimes you can get really good goaltenders late in the draft. It's going to be hard in this draft since we don't have much scouting information, but it's worth a shot. Dmitry Ovechkin. D- reflexes. See, that just scares me as it is. Let's sort by potential again. Xavier Roach. See, that's very inaccurate. It's not going to give us anything. Valeri Bobrovsky, injury prone, but we have injuries off. Leadership ability, I don't really care about that. I don't want a real name player. What do we got for goaltenders though? Demetrio, yeah, see, very inaccurate. Let's go back to sort by scout rankings. It's rough. We're going to take the chance with Ovechkin. I mean, we might as well. Alright. To round 6. This is going to get really rough. We're kind of just shooting out on a limb here. Felipe Lababera. Skating is his weakness. Maturity as his strength. I mean, I don't know if that means that he's going to develop or if it means he's going to maturity, compete level, work ethic. Gosh. So I don't know if maturity means he's going to, it's like emotionally, or if he's going to develop really fast. But I am going to have to go with the first one. I think that just has to do with emotion. I would love to get a center here, but we don't really have shit to go on. I don't want to just chance it on another goalie either. I think we're going to go with Lavabera. Inaccurate medium top 6 D-man. I mean, it's just a crapshoot. Our D is loaded. If we could get a center here, that would be great. I don't want to chance on another D-man, honestly. Low elite. Yikes. You can't lack size as a goaltender. That just scares me already. Alexander Yaskin. Okay, this could be a guy. Valeri Bobrovsky. He's going to be terrible. No matter who we get here is going to be terrible. So we're just going to go with Bobrovsky. I like his name. And we do need a center. I mean, he's probably not going to be playing much at all. But we got to try it. All right. So use your pick, even though we're out of picks. So we ended up with 3 D-men, 2 right wings, a goalie, and a center. Tyrell is going to be our best player, obviously. I have high hopes for Scratchard. And then, I mean, if even if that goalie Dmitry Ovechkin, if he's even a medium backup, I mean, I can't complain about that being a fifth round pick. Um, but we're not gonna know. We're not gonna know until after the preseason, probably. We gotta start the re-sign phase. Go to our contracts. Okay, yeah, I know. Alright, so we have a ton of guys to sign. Alright, I'm gonna do this off screen. We're gonna conclude the episode. I'm just gonna sign everyone. Except for maybe like Archibald, he's the 77 overall. I mean, he's gonna be the only one I'm not gonna sign. Just because I want this team to be pretty terrible. And he's our best player. So I think I'm going to pass on Archibald, sign everyone under a 75, call it good to go, and then in the next episode we're going to have to sign a bunch of players to fill our roster. We're just going to sign some pretty terrible players, and then we do have our one rule that we can sign one prospect. I'm sure there's going to be none really available. And then we'll make our way through the preseason and be able to tell how good our draft picks are going to be. So that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. Leave me any comments, any concerns, and because I want you guys to be a part of this series. So thank you so much, and we'll see you next time.